All right, well, we're back in the backyard again. This is take two on the lights. So if you saw the last video, I did some string lights that went all over the backyard. Cables, hung the lights. Turns out, hated them. Did not like those lights at all. Those lights were the same brand of lights that we bought previously for at our old house, and then we moved them underneath the gazebo, pergola, whatever you want to call it, sitting area for at the new house. Love those lights. Same brand. That's why I bought those ones. So buying these ones, same brand. So hopefully these ones don't let me down. But these are the same style. These are the same style as the ones that are under that one. I'm just going to put them underneath here. And I think the lights under that cover and this cover will provide enough light. And then I'm going to end up putting some landscape lights, some up lights into the trees around the yard, maybe some on the fences and that kind of stuff, just to provide a little bit more ambiance light and a little more light around there. But I think these lights and the other patio lights, the other string lights under the cover, are going to provide enough light to light up the backyard as much as we need it. So here's for hoping. So I get started on these ones, hang these up, and see what happens. All right, so quick unboxing. So these are the lights. 8 lights for this box. Regular plug, doesn't have one of those big funkies. Comes with some zip ties, instructions, extra bulb. Well, I guess you can get a look at what so these are they call it the vintage Edison bulbs. And then, all this light in a bundle. So I'm gonna get them strung up here. Of course, there's a plane going by right now, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get them strung up here. I'm just gonna kind of go back. I measured it out to where I had enough to just go around the perimeter. So I'm gonna try that first and see how that goes. Just gonna put you on the stand here. I'll see if I can just speed it up and do kind of like a time lapse video, so you don't see it's tedious. I'm just gonna zip tie them to these guys. I'm gonna probably run the zip ties through a rib and then hang them from there. So we'll see. So we're gonna get started. It's a gloomy day. It's a little rainy, so hopefully the camera out there uncovered. Hopefully I can get this done quick enough and keep the camera from getting soaked. But I wanted to get this done. So there's a science to doing these. I never read the instructions, so I usually end up with a big tangled mess. But these are only 24 feet of string light, so I don't think I'm gonna make too much of a mess here. I take that back. I don't know why these are always so difficult for me. These are plastic, so you can drop them like that. I'm gonna put the cord over here on this side because, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm gonna put an outlet back here. I don't know if you can see it in the frame, but I've got just an extension cord that's running for the last lights that the failure lights. So I'm gonna run that. So I want these to be in that back corner. So that's where we'll plug everything in. This little bar came with a power supply thing with USBs and a surge protector and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna end up mounting here, just for plugging in your phone if you're running the radio or whatever. You can stay charged up or whatever. Okay, got just one more knot. It's a good thing these are plastic because I'm clearly not gentle with them. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna plug them in first. My wife told me last time, she asked, "Did you plug these in to see what you thought of them before you ran them throughout the whole yard?" No. Why would I do that? So I'm gonna do that this time. See what we think of them. Make sure they at least work. They work. Yeah. Very similar. The other bulbs on that the other string. Again, that was 4 or 5 years ago, whatever it was. Um, they have kind of a double LED deal in there, so they may be a little bit brighter, but we'll see. All this stuff back in the box in case if this stuff goes back. Not a ton of zip ties. I'm gonna probably have to run out and run to the garage and get some more zip ties. So I'll be right back. More zip ties. I might just use these, the ones that I have, instead of the ones that it came with. They're a little better, a little thicker. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna have to double up to get them around those boards. Let me just pull a handful out. Yep, more better. It's crazy. All these ribs are just like literally lining up perfectly. So it's kind of cool. You can see it. I'll go down. These ribs here is what I'm talking about. Line up perfectly with the ends, the light loops, whatever they are. You know, words. That's more better. Okay, take this tag off. Trash. Trash. Extra. Alright, I'm gonna take you on a quick tour. And then I'll show you this wire. Let's show you what I did on the other side. Alright, this is in, there we go. Extreme close up. But basically all that I did, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed so I don't drop this. Tuck this, tuck this in here, and then just fed it into the little rib to take up the slack. Got my other hand in the way, but see, basically just, I'm gonna trim that guy, those tails, the zip ties off, but just to clean it up and hide it a little bit. See, keep moving the camera here. Awkward position, but it's hard to do with one hand. But that's what I did. Feed it, feed it, feed it, feed it. Just like that. Cleans it up a little bit. Well, this is the lights. We got 3 across the front. Technically 3 across the back. 1, 2, 3. And then if you count those same 2 there, and 2 there. So I think this is going to be plenty bright enough. And then all I did was, again, just kind of tuck the wires here. But I think Those will all just kind of disappear. Yeah, you don't even see them. Certainly won't see them at night. I don't like that. Let me get in there. I don't like that. If I could figure out how to tuck that wire up above, that would be awesome. But I don't see that happening. I don't think I can go behind, and I could just eliminate this one altogether since it's not exactly centered. But I'm going to leave it like that for now and go from there. All right, just a quick look with them on. They're not exactly, you can see it's still daytime, but that's kind of centered. As long as it hangs a little crooked, I'm working on this side. I come over here, then you can tell that it's a little off. But if you're square on, see, it's just a little off center. But anyhow, I think this will light everything up pretty well and should be good. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. All I have left is to trim the zip tie tails off, and I'll come back, try to get some footage of what it looks like at night with the lights on, and kind of the whole area with these lights and those lights on at the same time. But I'm already liking these way better. I don't think we were going to use the colors on the other ones anyways. White is pretty much what we're going to go with 90% of the time. Like, we may have messed around on a holiday or something and went with a different color, but I think the white light is probably our preference anyways. So anyhow, like I said, I'll just trim these tails off, and then I will come back with a little bit of what it looks like later on tonight. So I'm not sure what the next video is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to do the lights on the trees, or maybe I'll do this outlet. We'll see. But be on the lookout for the next video, and I hope to see you there. See you next time.